Welcome back. They tapped me back in to talk about not playoffs, but a championship game in Delaware that, let's be real, had a lot of hype going into it.
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of focus on this game coming in for the past week. We had some chatter going on this week between players from both teams. Dover taking on Laurel in the boys Henlopen Championship.
I want Elijah Allen.
That's what Javier White said. A lot of hype coming into this one. Laurel looking good early on. Kylese Wilson finds Knifear Griffin under the basket. He hits the tough layup. Dover up 2, and that's as close as it would get in this one. Jaheim Spencer right here on the alley-oop right there, the one-handed slam. And then the long pass to Elijah Allen here. You think he had a lot to play for?
Yeah,
he hits the tough mid-air layup. He gets that to fall, and then it's Eden Davis in the right corner, and he knocks down one of his 4 first-half threes. Dover up big at halftime, guys, 51-19.
I did not see that score. Second half, the Bulldogs, one thing they do is not give up. Dontarius Jones splitting defender. He had a game-high 22, but from there, the Senators would pour it on. Jaheim Spencer driving baseline, tough layup through the traffic. Dover repeating as conference champions with an 83-55 blasting. You said you wanted it, Laurel. You got it.
When I saw that video, that put fire, that put fuel to the fire, We practiced hard every day of the week this week. We had good practices. And then it gave me a chip on my shoulder, Nobody going to disrespect my name. So now they come out here and show what I'm about. So it's a wonderful feeling, to get 2 in a row. Not a lot of teams do that. So, we just got to keep pushing, going into the playoffs. We got a little break coming up, but then we got to get right back to it. No days off.
I love it.
To see it.
Yeah, you do love to see it. Full credit to Laurel for coming out and trying,
I like it.
Not being scared, but it's Dover, and Dover's been what they've been pretty much all season, except for that one Sussex Tech kind of blip. They're pretty much unstoppable.
Yes.
Do we really love to see it, though? I mean, we're going up against Dover, who was in the championship game last year. Don't you think you want to stay under the radar a little bit going in against these guys?
No, you know what?
Nope.
Go ahead, talk your talk.
Nope.
All right, but you can't walk the walk.
Laurel's a
Why are you going to talk the talk?
Laurel's a young team. Maybe the kid did not know what he was getting into. Why not? You wouldn't dare. Anybody else would in the state would not say that.
Right, but you know what? Laurel's a young team. You don't think they're going to remember this beating they took down and have that fuel them going forward?
Yeah,
exactly.
Lose now, you won't have to worry. Well, you got something to think about. That 16-game win streak and all that pressure, I think, is over.
Yeah.
But you talked about Javier White staying under the radar. That's just not the type of player he is.
No, it's
That's
not.
the type of kid he is. Give him all
Stay
the credit
true
in
to
the
who
world,
you are.
but also
I guess you're right, Trey.
give it to Elijah Allen.
Yes.
22 points in the victory. It's not just Elijah Allen, though. It is Dover as a team.
Yeah.
They are that good.
They're cooking
so
with oil.
he was not just talking to Elijah Allen. You're talking to Eden Davis, who is an all-state player.
Jaheim
You're talking
Spencer.
about Jaheim Spencer, who's an all-conference player. Wanye Wise, who might be the best defensive player in the league. Dover is that stacked, and there's a reason why they were state runner-up last year.
That's right.
It's true.
And then come tournament time, I mean, as of right now, I think Dover's got a tough task ahead of them, too, facing potentially Sally's, William Penn, and then Sanford to go to the championship
That
game.
is a very good point.
So we'll see what happens with Dover.
I think it's fair to say, man, if they don't make a run to the state title game, I think anything less than that.
It's state championship game or bust.
Exactly.
Absolutely. All right, for more on what we saw in Delaware tonight, we're tossing over to the wall to Drew Williams.
Thanks, Trey. Well, we got another Henlopen matchup to get to. Let's go to the girls' side with Woodbridge taking on the defending conference champion Cape in the Henlopen Championship. Well, the defending Henlopen champs, they were out early. Micaiah Applewhite on the fast break. She's going to get the lay-in to fall. But Woodbridge, they would have the answer to this one. Sierra Smith going to drive underneath and inside, gets her own layup to fall. Up 1 after the first. The Blue Raiders, well, they took control in the second. Initial shot, no good. Well, Michaela Serpa, she's going to clean up underneath the basket for the putback. Bridge up 3 at the half and pulling away out of the break. Janira Scott gets the nice move underneath on the defender. Gets the short jumper to fall. Then it's Scott finding Shakaya Johnson on the long pass. She lays it in for 2. Blue Raiders out to 7-2 run to start the half. But back come the Vikings. Dania Cannon, she's going to get it at the top of the key and knocks down the triple. And it's Cannon again. Same spot, same result. She's going to hit the 3 to take the late lead. Vikings up by 5 late. At the Bridge, they got some shooters of their own. Smith's going to spot up and hit the 3 to cut it to a 2-point deficit. And then it's Scott with the turnover. And why not? She's going to go coast to coast the other direction for the easy layup. As Woodbridge, the girls, they win their first conference championship in girls program history with a 48-40 win over Cape.
And I told the girls, you know, it's not going to be a magical play that happens now. It's going to be a situation where we have to make sure that when we get out there, we trust our training. We trust our conditioning. We trust each other out on the court. It's a big weight off of our shoulders as far as we've been dealing with a lot in our community. And I'm part of the football staff, and we had a good run. And we always told the girls that, you know, we're doing it for someone bigger.
Well, it certainly hurts, but, you know, congratulations to Woodbridge. So, guys, we'll send it back to you at the desk for some more analysis.
Drew, you did not sugarcoat that at all. Gentlemen, obviously, we've talked about Dover, but what do we feel going in to state playoffs?
Yeah.
I mean, because there are a lot of things to talk about with Delaware.
I think it's going to be a great tournament,
Yeah, I think
regardless
so,
of who we think the favorites are. We know Sanford is the 1 seed. We know that Dover drew a 3 seed. The Henley Open got 8 teams in. I don't know if we saw that coming. Laurel is going to have to regroup after their after they got blown out tonight. But they are a 4 seed. CR, Smyrna, and Woodbridge.
Then we got Delmarva Christian too.
Also hosting,
making 9 teams in the area.
Yeah, 9 teams in the area. CR, Smyrna, and Woodbridge all hosting opening round games.
You know, Laurel losing by about 30 points tonight could be a good thing for them going into this tournament to get their egos down a little bit, because they do have a favorable looking bracket come tournament time. They face either CR or Newark Charter, and then they're probably going to have to face Appoquinimink, who they can also beat and get to the Final Four potentially. They're 2 wins away from getting to the Final Four, and then potentially facing Sanford.
Yeah,
so
well, that's another story.
I don't think they're going to talk trash to Sanford too much.
I would talk trash to Sanford.
You know what? I hope this loss doesn't have them shook at all. I hope those young boys are able to regroup, come out, because they got a lot of talent.
You know what, Laurel? Talk trash to whoever you want.
Try and focus on the court.
Talk trash to whoever you want. Why not?
Keep talking that talk. And unfortunately, we have to take a break from talking that talk. But when we come back, we'll take a look at this weekend's forecast with Chief Meteorologist Daniel Johnson. Stay with us. You're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.
I'm Jeremiah Bill from Delmarva High School, and you're watching Delmarva Sports Insider.